Hello! Welcome in, everyone, to this week's episode of New Blood by Night. I am your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress, Void Doll. It's a pleasure to have you here on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment. We left off with some crazy cliffhanger. First, let's meet the pack, starting with the one and only Luke and Anime Memes.
Hi, I'm Luke Anime Memes, and I'm playing both Michael and Lucian. And I'll pass it on to the one and only Spectre Zero.
Hi, my name is Spectre Zero, just your average time travel individual having Android. And in this game, I am Aurora, and my friend is fucking tweaking out, and I don't know what to do. So, with that in mind, going to the amazing, wonderful Vil.
Hi, and I'm tweaking out, aka just another villain, playing Damien, or Artemis, whatever he wants to call himself, that particular night. Maybe Cream Boy Supreme, who knows? I'm gonna throw it back over to Dolly, unless Dolly wants me to recap it right now.
Recap it. Go ahead. Tits out, fresh in the wind.
So the previous session, everyone finally got back to the compound after being out for the previous night. When everyone was finally able to wake up and kind of do their own thing, Aurora's kind of coming to grips with, like, losing Maury, and then Stone himself, like, isn't put together, even though he's trying to put himself back together, so she's feeling, like, this sense of, like, loneliness, but also, like, a bit of longing for that kind of, like, sense of being and belonging with her people that she has ties to. Damien and Mia had a conversation / shower where they had a heart-to-heart, but also Damien asked if he could kill somebody because he has to honor a certain agreement he made with a spirit to help and save Azrael from the lion-wielding axe boy. And once everyone kind of had, like, their moments to themselves, everyone congregated within the middle of the compound. We all decided what to do. Aurora kind of made some sound plans to be like, hey, let's get Nina and Fenrir because they're at this pound. So we're going to send the Ghoul Squad, which is Hanson, Mia, and Butch. Then the rest of the group, Robbie, Damien, Michael, and Aurora, are going to go see Agatha out by Isabel's place. And once we finally went out there in the owl form, which some people struggled, some people didn't, you'll have to watch to see who did and did not. Maybe you had to be carried by a wolf? Little wolf? Just can't fly? Once we finally arrived, we met Agatha. And then Damien said, like, hey, let's do this. And then he was chased for quite some time and then ended up in this spiritual realm, face down this Eldridge-esque decayed spirit, essentially saying we must peel back the lies. We need to have you separated. And apparently Damien's been kin this whole time, and externally he just looks like he's passed out, kind of like having a seizure. And Agatha just reassured Aurora, saying like, hey, this is the process, don't worry about it. And that's like the skimmed over version. If you want the whole thing, you have to go watch the whole episode. Like the whole thing, the whole skinny, the whole 9 yards.
I like how Agatha was just casually like, yeah, I'll murder you if you disturb this, so it's okay.
Right? Yeah. If you stop the process, you're dead.
I was muted there for a moment. Good lord. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
bud.
Hello. When you said somebody had to get run by a wolf, it sent me, by the way. So it's a good thing I was muted. Okay.
I'm just an owl.
Michael. Wits and awareness.
That's a me. That's 6 sucks.
There is something moving towards you and Robbie in the woods, and it's clear that Robbie isn't aware. His eyes are trained on the section of sentinels that Damien and Aurora and that woman disappeared into.
I'm gonna immediately shift out of the owl form and put myself between Robbie and whatever this unknown entity is. And I'll kind of just give Robbie a tap, letting him know that there's something coming from that direction.
The grove in which you and Robbie stand grows darker, the shadows elongating, eating up any semblance of light. It is a largely cloudy night. It's been overcast. There's been storms along with the earthquake the past couple of days. But there's still some ambience, some moonlight that filters through. And whatever this entity is that steps into the clearing with you, it swallows that ambience, dousing it like a flame in a snowstorm. You and Robbie are not uncomfortable in the cold, but you can freeze in Arctic temperatures, descending into torpor. And as the temperatures plummet lower and lower and lower, you and Robbie feel your limbs stiffen. And that is only this thing's emergence. Robbie shouts, "What do we do? Do we run? What is it? What the fuck is that?" You have one reaction before whatever it is in the clearing with you.
Yeah, run, Robbie.
What about you? You gotta run!
I gotta protect you.
I'm not running if you're not running!
Okay, let's run together then.
Okay, I need you and Robbie to roll a dexterity and a survival.
Can I blood surge my dexterity, por favor?
Yes.
And also, specifically, I would like to note that I will take Robbie's hand so we don't get separated. 3 sucks.
This creature, this thing, as you begin to run, it chases. Slowly at first, its gait you can hear is unnatural. Whatever it is, it feels in presence big, but it makes almost no sound. And 3 sucks, which is what you got, correct?
Correct.
Is not enough to outrun this thing. As it slides in front of you, you see that there are many, many legs indeed. Its body is long and armored. And the eyes, so many of them filled with wrath and rage. Once one of the eyes focuses in on you and Robbie, all of them move at different speeds and times. This thing is like unto a centipede, and it is incredibly large. Its voice is difficult to comprehend, Michael. And it repeats the same phrase multiple times before you understand that it's telling you, run, run, run. The spiral, run, run, run. The dance. Thought they did. A chance to kill me. Thought they did. A chance to change. The giant centipede curls in on itself. And as it curls in, this center hole through its many legs and its body forms an opening. A chamber that descends. Roll a wits and awareness for me. But if you have only if you have Auspex.
I don't have Auspex.
Okay. I gotta check Robbie.
I do have the Binding Fetter, though. I don't know if that would apply.
Robbie also doesn't have Auspex and is like, I don't get it! What the fuck is it trying to do? What does it want?
I don't know.
This is a very, very important location that, as the body's curled in on itself, the tunnel through, it's significant. It buries into the earth.
Robbie, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is. As you take several moments, the giant centipede's face twists and turns to you. And it says, run, run, run. Dance, dance, dance. But it's cacophonous beat and rhythm. Like many voices, insidiously interlooping with one another. Different cadences, different accents. It's very jarring. Why does it want to just... What do you mean run? What do you mean dance?
I think we should just run. And I'm just going to take Robbie and I'm going to continue running
Away from it?
away from it.
Okay. Survival and dexterity. Robbie's going to use his celerity, so I'll let you add 2 dice bonus since there's 2 of you. Now he's taking your hand and running.
I'm going to spend a willpower to try to roll better than
Okay.
the 3 that I got.
Okay.
Oh, it's an amazing tally willpower. Let me tell you. That is 6 sucks. Thanks to Robbie.
Okay. The centipede, you outrun it this time, and it's chanting again. And one of the voices makes sense after hearing it copious amounts of times. It says, "The spiral does not change you. It only shows you the truth of what you already were. It strips away your lies."
I think Michael is just worried about protecting Robbie right now.
Fair.
And he's going to keep him running.
Robbie starts shouting, "Aurora! Damien! Help! Aurora! Damien!" Meanwhile, Aurora, across Damien's body, Agatha is grinning madly. Her fangs, though not kindred, are fully extended, canine in nature and jagged. There is a wild frenzy shimmering underneath her skin. And there's something instinctual that tells you how dangerous she is, how dangerous she would be. You notice that her blonde hair elongates, growing down her spine across her shoulders. Her hands form into large claws. They're almost comical. They're too big for her body. She hardly notices. Your kindred, your beast, is afraid. And you learn something in this moment, Aurora. But first, I need you to roll to resist frenzy.
I was about to say, oh boy. All right. Roll 20, here we go. That is a 3.
A 3 is the DC. You resist frenzy. Intelligence and occult for me.
Ah, yeah, here we go. For those who don't know, that is... I think that's Aurora's highest dice pool. Alright, then. Can I roll with the extra dice that we get?
Yeah,
Or no?
you can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower.
Sounds good.
I rolled 9 dice to all those at home, and I got a fucking 1. So I'm using the willpower I get at the beginning of session, and hopefully I don't need it. Maybe, well, I don't know. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Holy fucking shit. Wow. Yeah, that other one made me cry. That's 8.
You learn in this moment how powerful Garu are versus Kindred.
Oh boy. That's a good lesson.
That it's a significant difference. And that in order to defeat a Garu, you'll either need brute force, 10 or so Kindred.
Mm-hmm.
However, cunning. Because when they rage, you assume with that roll, they lose their sense of time and awareness. It's just raw, old rage.
Do I get a feeling that she is going into that and so is Damien, or...
Damien looks only that he is having a grand mal seizure. Body jackknifing up and off the ground. Head tweaked back to the side. He doesn't look good. But he doesn't look like he's frenzying. Agatha looks as if she is on the cusp. Like there's some zenith, some peak that she's waiting for, something to happen, some choice to be made. You feel that it is very likely, if a choice is made in one direction or another, she will rage.
It doesn't matter. She's just going to. Okay. So, knowing that, I say, how many actions do I have? Because I want to send a text message real quick.
Yeah, I'll let you. Send a text message and then you can use a discipline, if you like.
Okay. All right. Actually, I want to do a roll to see if I can hear, because... Okay, I want to see if I can hear, Robbie and Damien just be like, oh, they're on the clearing. They're far enough, right? So that's what I wanted to do, a text message and a roll.
Okay.
All right, so I will send a text message to Mia, to the ghoul chat, and say, Damien has met with a Garu called Agatha, and she is waiting for him to come out of a trance and make a choice. So, because I don't know which is which. I don't know if it's the choices, if whatever she wants him to discover is in the dream or out of the dream. I don't understand that. I want to make it clear. I think it's just a simple, like, are you with us or against us? Like, initiation ritual. That's what she's thinking, like, okay, cults and stuff. If he was a part of this, if this was, then he's doing some initiation, to get back in or something. Like, I don't think Aurora understands the gravity of what Damien's going through, but she understands the gravity of being and staying in that location. If that makes any sense. And with that, she's like, I'm going to get Robbie and Lucien out to protect them. And she will kind of listen to make sure to see that they're if they're behind her or like where they are right now, because she's like, I think they're behind me. Okay. And I'm gonna say, and Aurora says under her breath, Mia, forgive me. Okay, all right. The dice are like, please get everybody out. That is good. Wow. That's 6.
You hear Robbie shouting, but his voice is growing more distant, as if he's moving further and further away.
And she says, she looks at Agatha and she says, if the time comes that you both want to join us, you will find us. And she leaves. She's gonna book it towards that where, because she's worried about Robbie, and she knows that in Damien's mind, at least she thinks that Damien would want Robbie to be protected. She thinks that Damien is strong enough to do what she needs to do, and he decided to go and meet this person. So clearly, this is something that's beyond her, I guess. And so she's gonna try to go towards Robbie as fast as she can. I don't know if I can use a discipline or not. That is up to you.
Yeah, you can use celerity.
Yeah, she's gonna use fleetness if that's all right. Because she's just going in that direction, right? As fast as she can.
Go to her survival and dexterity.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not good at survival, but dexterity, I'm okay. Oh no. Oh shit. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Oh! That's a 5. Holy crit. Wow, okay.
Okay. As you
I don't know if
catch
that's
up to
enough.
them, you see the giant centipede, and it actually stops and it turns to you as well. And as it turns to you, it does something that is only vaguely familiar for just a moment. And the only reason it's familiar is because you like medieval lore. But it corrals you. It chases you until you're running side by side with Michael and Robbie. And with the 3 of you corralled and herded like a sheepdog, all to run the same direction. I need all of you to roll a composure and resolve.
Oh my god, yeah. Whoo, boy.
I got 5 sucks thanks to a crit.
Yeah, I've been getting crits. I'm like, I should roll my dice on this side of the keyboard more often. That is a 7.
As you run, it feels like home. Whispers. Freedom. Release. You hear the voices of your loved ones, telling them that they're here. That at last, there is peace. The centipede continues to chase you. Dexterity and survival.
You clever girl. I got a 2.
I got another 5 thanks to another lucky crit.
Okay. Do you, Lucian, you see a chance to break out of wherever the centipede is hurting you, but you would leave Aurora behind? Do you stay or do you go?
I'd also be leaving Robbie behind, wouldn't I?
Actually, yeah, what did Robbie roll?
Robbie did not roll well.
Yay!
I got no
buddies.
sucks. No suck.
Oh my god!
Both,
0 suck.
both Michael and Lucian don't want to leave Robbie. They know they have to protect Robbie. Robbie belongs to Master, and I have to keep him safe. I'm not going to break free.
Okay. Deeper in. Your sense of time vanishes. Each twist and turn feels the same. Hunger begins to gnaw at you. And a rage. There is a voice, and it reaches under your skin, crawling across your bone and sinew. And you see the world as it truly is. You see the world's wounds. You see them rotting. You see life bound in still webs. And then the creature, the entity that you are running with, it is fighting for freedom. Dexterity and survival. Actually, you can't anymore. Sorry. Composure and resolve. Sorry. I lied to you.
Which will resolve.
It's okay. It's fine.
We're just trying our best.
I know, right?
Out of curiosity, the voice of the loved ones, did I recognize any of the voices, or were they like voices of somebody else's loved one?
It's like in your heart, you know who they are. Because it's Maury, it's Gwen, it's Thanatos barking at you. But otherwise, it doesn't make sense in your mind, even though in your heart you know that it's where you belong. All right, what'd you guys get?
4 sucks.
4 sucks.
Oh, both of you got 4.
Ooh, twinsies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll for Robbie
Right?
on...
Come on, Robbie. Is there any way we can, like, help Robbie? Could I, like, grip his arm?
No.
And just, like, pull him with me? No.
You're all in this. You're all in this together.
We're all in this dance together. I wonder how we got here.
What do you mean? There we go. Let's roll him. Okay, Robbie got 2.
Oh Robbie. Oh, no.
Robbie
Sorry,
begins screaming and howling,
It's okay, Robbie. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Robbie.
snarling.
Can I give Robbie one of my rerolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Come on, roll 20. Oh my god, he only has a 2? That was mean, boy.
Yeah. He's just a baby.
He's a baby. Oh!
All right, he got a 6 because he crit. Nice. Good job. Okay.
Thank you, Bill.
Then he gets to make the choice. At the core, you are broken. And you hear very clearly a voice that says, "The spiral does not change you. It only shows you the truth of what you already were. It strips away your lies." And now you all get to make the choice.
All right, but were we kind before? Is this what it's implying?
All right, Damien. You stand before the prefaces. The prefaces? The preface. You stand before a great preface, a large divide from where you are and where you could be. You cannot run the spiral and remain what you were. But running the spiral, it releases you from duty. It promises power, and you gain ultimate freedom. Some would call it anarchy. Others would call it peace. What do you do?
Looking at this rotting, like, corrupted spirit, he just kind of stares at it for a while, kind of like a daisical, and he just says, like, aloud to himself, "I get to make my own choice this time and not have it ripped away from me." So yeah, I'll take it. This is my choice. I'm not getting ripped off this time. And if I am, at least it's my choice.
All you must do is leap across the divide. The change will take you in the leap.
Yeah, we'll jump.
Strength and athletics.
Okay. That's a Fizzith 5.
Okay, at 5, mid-leap, all of your snake-like flesh explodes from your body, replaced with an egregious amount of fur. As you land on the other side, you can feel parts of yourself that were completely distorted have changed. When you straighten your vantage point, you are already a tall man, and now you are towering. And you see a light that is begging you to crawl from the earth. And there's a voice. And the voice is soft and sweet. It sounds like Mia. Long they have forgotten me, buried me, told lies. I give you freedom. I give you choice. In exchange, my resting place has been disturbed. I am endless. I am shifting. I am eternity. You will rot out this adversary, and you will bring them. You will bring them into the spiral. It feels on the inside so peaceful and filled with hope. But on the outside, Damien, you are not in control. As you burst from the earth back into your body, your physical being rips itself apart, and in its place is a 15-foot tall, 1-ton creature. The devastation that you cause is insurmountable, unfathomable. You are vaguely aware of another shifted being before you. Not quite the same, but enjoying in the chaos. And that's when Robbie, Aurora, and Azrael, you stand at the choice. But you hear Damien screaming, crying out, angry. The destruction, the noise of it, the trees breaking, the ground being rutted up and broken is terrifying. It is a hurricane. Even though you cannot hear inside Damien's mind, it is the calm in the storm. He feels completely in control and aware of everything. What do the three of you do?
You look into my surroundings.
It's hard to say. So the three of you come to the precipice at a core where you are broken open. One way or another, you are irrevocably changed, whether you make this decision or not. You do not know the consequences. But you cannot run the spiral and remain what you were. It is still on the cliffside. It is quiet. And the voice asks, more than asking, it states, the spiral does not change you. It only shows you the truth of what you already were. It strips away your lies. And it's peaceful here. It's a calm in the hurricane. What do you do? Mind you, both of you rolled high enough. You could possibly understand that the peacefulness here is a lie. It is not what it seems. Aurora, what's your decision?
Before I look around and see the party, and do I see Azrael?
Yes.
She looks at Azrael as she walks slowly to him, and she's like, I thought you were... I don't understand. I thought you were... gone.
Robbie says he made a choice. And now we have to make another one. That thing is coming.
Wait. What?
He didn't want to be around anymore, Aurora. He didn't want to exist. So instead of letting him kill himself, he changed.
You lied?
Who are you talking to? Robbie?
To both of them at this point, and she steps back.
He left.
She's like,
I never lied to you. He left.
you lied.
We don't have time for this right now. You need to make a
didn't tell
choice.
me. Then make yours.
Robbie jumps. And he falls. Barely catching the other side. You cannot see him as he jumps. You can only hear him. Scampering. Scrabbling up the side of the cliff. And then he begins to scream and laugh and scream. And his voice gets further and further and further away.
And she looks at Azrael, and she says, at least I was brave enough to stay and face my sins. I hope this time you do the same. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Because your sins are they're ours now. It's also my fault. So the anger I throw at you is just the anger I throw at myself. For not taking the time to understand how much this all hurt you. I'm sorry. I didn't take the time, and that we don't have time now. But I'll become the monster. I'll do what needs to be done to protect those I care about and come home and find my peace. But that is not here. And she runs and leaps. She takes the jump, and she'll...
Do you resist? Or do you allow it to flow through you?
Does it feel as if I go, I will be able to save those I care about by making this change? Like, that's just the general feeling.
There's not really anything like that, no. But
All right.
there's freedom and power.
Aurora never wanted power. And she's too afraid to be free when she holds a nuke right next to her. as much as she longs to go back to her simple life, she has to hold on and continue what she is for the sake of everyone. For if she's afraid of what will happen if she changes and Stone finds out. So she does not change. Or she does not make. She
Okay, composure and
rejects the
resolve.
change.
Composure and resolve.
It was so hard for me as a player because I'm like, yeah, Aurora, you should do it. But I'm like, no, you're not going to. This is stupid. Can I use the extra dice for this roll, or should I do
Yep,
flat?
you can.
Okay. Oh, this stinky. Well, that's not bad. It's a 4.
Got a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Azrael.
Azrael's gonna take the jump, and he's also gonna resist.
Composure resolve.
That 6 sucks. But also a messy critical.
The both of you resist the change. But you are screaming, crying. There is no peace. It is immediately ripped from you, and you are filled with a copious amount of suffering, ants under the flesh, everything exposed and raw. Azrael, Michael, Lucian. Not a single one of you remains the same. Aurora, you can never unsee what you have witnessed here. The two of you, having run the spiral and resisted. From this point on, you suffer a malignant effect. Your mind, in some way, is broken, and a mental sickness takes root and blooms. What that looks like is up to you as a player, but that is the sacrifice made. All three of you breach the surface, and it is close to dawn. So close, you can see the sky lighting. You can hear the monster raging, as it has all night. Aurora, you are roughly lifted and shoved into a body bag. At first, the voice is unfamiliar to you, and then a cool hand touches your chest to push you down, and Mia says, "I've got you. Just let us do this." Azrael Hansen apologizes as he stuffs you into a body bag, and Damien, as you drop out of rage, your consciousness, you only have it for a second. Wits and awareness.
Three sucks.
3 is enough to catch a glimpse of your arm. It isn't scale covered. It isn't overly pale. It's changed. And then someone is roughly shoving you into a body bag as well. All of you hear Robbie let out a cry. You are seconds from incineration. Your body's lagging into unconsciousness. And this is where we're going to take our first BRB bathroom break. Okay. I need everyone to make a rouse check.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a bad day.
He succeeded.
Oh my god, I fucking succeeded, thank god.
Okay, I'll put that in my. Now I'm changing my visual flaw to a derangement.
Good.
Because now we're just a paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Roughly.
Oh, good news, everybody. I have access to my money again. Hooray.
Good news, everyone.
And everyone in the city is searching for you. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, God. Damien, you gotta roll a rouse check. I'm sorry.
Nah, boy, you didn't.
I pass.
Okay. All of you awaken. Your surroundings are familiar and yet foreign. Damien, a very dull heartbeat fires off in your chest. And you're hungry. For a burger.
Right. Okay. I haven't felt the need to eat in forever. This is weird. He wants to like put his hand to his heart just to make sure this is like real.
You've got maybe 10 beats a minute. But it's real. When you look at your arm, it's covered in scars. But it's actual flesh.
All right. This is cool. I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna see everybody and I'm gonna go up. Everything's gonna be normal. And he's gonna make his way to like the first floor to get some food.
As you get there, you are shocked to pass a mirror. Just a reflective surface. What do you look like in a blurry, reflective way? What color is your hair? Maybe not the distinctions of your face, but a generality. What do you look like, Damien? Because across the way, Aurora, Gabreil, and Robbie are also waking. And you're the first thing they see.
He has like short, dark brown hair with the sides completely shaven. He has his usual eye color, which is, I believe, hazel or green. I can't remember off the top of my head. He kind of has like a square jaw, but like very defined. It's angular kind of face. He still looks his usual height and build, but he just would look normal rather than how he used to look. He looks like a normal person
Head
should
to
look.
toe, he is covered in scars now. Some of them crisscross his face, one cuts through his mouth, others across his chest, his arms, his fingers. Everywhere is marked. His flesh a warpath.
It's kind of just him, like just going over his face, finally seeing something that doesn't look like he's seen for over a year. In like amazement.
Gabreil, what do you look like?
Gabriel goes back to looking like how he did as we met him as Azrael/Gabriel. He's got his blonde hair back, his blue eyes, his tattoos have all been put back into place.
And Aurora? Or any physical changes with you? If there are, now would be the time. There can be anything.
She's looking at you, and one of her eyes still the beautiful like forest green, and the other one is whiskey colored, like the finest whiskey in the form of an eye. And she has tears rolling down her face as she looks at both of you.
All three of
I
you
think
see
she's
each
gonna
other,
just-
and you don't see any of the other ghouls or kindred. I mean, there's Robbie. Robbie,
What does Robbie look like?
a little bit different. He's... Give me a minute. Give me a second. You guys
But I
roleplay
wanna know.
first. You roleplay first.
I don't think Aurora would say anything. Actually, in fact, I think Aurora would get up, and this is the worst time for this. In fact, Aurora would get up and leave the room.
Big question. Does Gabriel know all the stuff that Michael and Lucian did? / went through?
Yep.
Or is he not caught up?
He sure does. He knows it all.
It seems like I couldn't even live the lie.
I do have a question. Because she just automatically just left the room. She can't. It's too much. Everything that's happened, seeing Azrael again and realizing he isn't dead, seeing Damien for who he is, it's just a lot. It's just too much. And yeah, she's gonna go. But I did have a question for everybody. What would Damien or Azrael try to stop her?
Damien would just let her go.
Think
He's kind of a little shook right now.
I think I'm caught up in my own like coming back frustrations that I wouldn't be in time to stop Aurora, but I'd follow after her.
Okay. Cause she's gonna run. She's gonna start walking faster and faster and just break out into a sprint.
Gabriel's gonna try to catch up to you.
You only make it to the doorway before you're blocked. Mia's standing there, and she looks very surprised to see you awake. Aurora?
And just I don't think she can speak right now. She's just looks at Mia, just tears streaming down her face. Like, I don't think she can comprehend what's happening right now. She's just in shock. And she's gonna try to like walk past and like get out.
Can't leave. It isn't safe. I'm sorry. I just can't let you leave.
And she breaks into a sob, like just full on sobbing. In Mia's in Mia's chest.
She embraces you.
And she says to Mia, I tried. And that's all.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all different now. Everything. It's all different. Damien, did you chase after Aurora at all, or did you stay and watch Robbie as he slowly sits up?
Yeah, he didn't go after. He's just waiting on Robbie.
Robbie has a scar down his face. And he's tatted, where he wasn't before. And they're all tribal. They look like almost Celtic. Robbie just looks like he's been marked, this tattoo. And it starts on the side of his neck, like roses and vines. But there's decay in there as well. It descends underneath his shirt. And when he looks at you, one of his eyes is milky white. He rubs his face and he says, something's wrong. I can't really see. He rubs his eyes again. Damien?
Yeah. It's me, Robbie. It's me.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
I think that was the ritual in the end. Like, that was the ritual I was asked to do.
What do you mean? And he keeps blinking and he's like, fuck! And he tries to get up and he stumbles and he's like, shit! Fuck! And meanwhile, Mia's like, Aurora, let's get you sat down. Let's get you calm.
I need to see him. What?
Who? What? Are you talking about Stone?
She nods her head.
Okay, I'll show you. Come on.
She follows.
Do you follow as well, Gabreil?
Yeah, I'll follow.
You see Robbie straighten himself Damien. And when Mia sees Damien, she pauses, still holding on to you, Aurora, and she's like stuttering over her words.
Aurora just says, go.
She only lets you go once you give her permission, and she runs for him and embraces you. You're awake, you're awake. You're awake, oh my god. And you look like you, oh my god. It's real. Aurora, you hear a clicking sound and a low whistle. And then when you push back the curtain, laying on the bed, mostly put together, he looks just like whiskey. And before we dive deep into roleplay, I need a really quick BRB. And we're back. We're gonna start with Gabreil.
I think, as he was following Aurora, I think seeing her with Stone, he's not gonna want to intrude on that. And he's just gonna turn around and take a moment for himself, you know? Try to come to terms with all the things that happened when he wasn't here. And he's going to struggle with the fact that he's back, even though he didn't want to be. And he's going to try his best to find his resolve to move forward. I think in his mind he thinks that he couldn't live that lie. So it's impossible to try it again. He's just got to live with what he is. He has to move forward.
It's actually Robbie who is squinting at you now, and he keeps rubbing his eyes like he's got something in him or they're still tired, and he says, "You okay?"
No, I don't think I'm okay, but I'm here.
I can see that.
I'm sorry for everything I've put you through. Or we have put you through, I would say.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck, it's so hard to see. God. You're cool, man. We're fine. I don't blame you, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, it's okay if you want to blame me. I made the decision.
He shrugs. I wasn't in your shoes.
You weren't, but you're still affected by my decision.
I'm just sad that Maury's
you can
gone.
blame me. Me too. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, you know?
Go after her? I mean, what else is there to do? Unless you're done. If you're done with her, then...
I'm afraid of just hurting her again.
I mean,
I don't want to hurt her again.
She hurt you. Right? That's why you did this?
It wasn't just her, it was myself.
Well, maybe you guys just need to talk. I don't know. Or not talk. It looked like at Elysium. God, he keeps rubbing his eyes. Blinking hard. It looked like you chose an Alice.
I have feelings for her too. I think that's why I can't choose either. The fact that I'm in love with two people is just wrong to me. I can't live with it. I guess the reason I let Aurora into the relationship was to punish myself, and then I couldn't live with it. I think this is all my fault,
I don't know.
and I can't run from it anymore, you know?
Yeah.
I already tried once, and this is where we've ended up.
Yeah.
I still want to help you, and Damien, and even Aurora. But after that, I don't know.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We were gonna try to save people, and now... So, you're in good company, Az. You're in good company.
I think you're good company.
I think I'm
I'm
confused.
glad. I'm confused too.
What was that?
I think
I have no clue what that was.
it was some sort of ritual.
I'm so tired of those.
Me too.
I don't want to do any anymore. They're weird.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I'm done with rituals. No more rituals for the two of us, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're creepy.
They are creepy. What do you want to do after all this is done?
I honestly couldn't even tell you. As soon as my sister and Damien are done talking and Aurora gets out here, we make a plan. I think I'm just gonna lay on this cot for a minute.
Okay, rest up.
Just kind of overwhelmed, I guess. I mean, we all are.
I
but
totally get how you feel.
yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. He lays down, rolls over onto his side.
I think I'm just gonna sit at the edge of his bed and kind of watch over him.
He sits up at one point, and he reaches for his phone. Should be plugged in under his bed. It's not there. And he curses, goes to stand up, moves over to the bathroom. Like, it's behind a curtain. There's not really much use for it other than the ghouls. And he looks at himself in the mirror. But the curtain's open, so you can still see him. He's just touching his face. And he gets really close to the mirror. I look different. He turns around. And I can't see for shit.
Don't know what to say. I can take a look at it.
He shrugs. Then motions you over into the bathroom.
I'm gonna take a look as best as I can.
He opens his eyes really wide. Roll wits and awareness. Or an intelligence medicine.
I'll use the intelligence medicine. Can I count my first aid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big. 6 sucks.
His eyes are... they look kind of cataract. One of them is completely grown over and fuzzy, making the color milky.
While I'm doing this examination, can I check to see if Ravi is still a kindred? Or has the signs of being a kindred?
Yeah. He's still a kindred. He's got the fangs, all of it.
These cataracts are pretty bad. I'm pretty sure that ritual took a little something from all of us. I'm curious why it did this to you.
I don't know. My arm hurts. So does my neck. And the tattoo goes all the way down. It's just like roses, vines, and rotten tree limbs. Like twists down his abs and everything. He's like, do you know what ritual this is? I don't want the... Fuck.
I really don't know.
I'm a dragon kind of guy. You know? Like if I was gonna get a tattoo, dog, dragon. Roses? Really? 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 Fucking really? What
There's
is
nothing wrong with roses. But I get your... The dragons and dogs are cool. Did I ever show you mine?
What? No. You got one on your neck, but...
I'll actually take my shirt off. Show off the full-on arm sleeve and the big old back piece.
Oh. Damn. Cool. See? That's cool. I like it.
Thank you.
It's a vibe. And that's when you hear a bark. Sharp and punctuated. And then a chittering. And a Thanatos and a Zero come streaking in to the bathroom with you.
Oh, there's my boy.
And he's just like, Father! And Zero immediately starts in. You had everybody fucking worried! We were crying over you! And it's just chittering. He's just chittering at you.
Oh,
Do you know how long you've been unconscious for? Forever! Do you know how many fights we had to get in?
Whispers
So many!
so I can hear both of them.
Oh yeah, Thanatos is like, Dad, Father, Dad, Dad. And he's doing tippy taps. You're here. Dad.
I'm sorry
Hi.
I left you.
I love
And
you.
I'm just hugging him.
Ah, Dad.
I love you too.
And he
I'm
starts
just petting him.
whimpering and kissing you. And somewhere in the distance, there's another dog that's just like, and it's just the loudest, most obnoxious thing. And then you hear Aurora go oof as like Fenrir tackles her. But anyways, we'll get to that.
I'll look to Zero. Thank you for looking out for my best friend.
Right in the hand. You're not welcome. I'm owed so much money. You don't even know how much money. So much that you can't even count it. And you realize that the ferret probably can't count it, and that's why he's saying what he's saying. Regardless, he continues.
I guess I'll have to pay you back somehow.
Yeah, I require corn chips and sunflower seeds. It's not the dill pickle kind. Fuck pickles. But so many other ones. So many. And I have so many mean names to call you, but I'm so relieved that you're awake, that all of you are awake, that I'm not going to call you those mean names. But I oughta call you those mean names. I oughta say shit to you that
Well, you're
would
so
make...
much of a gentleman.
No, I'm not a gentleman. I am not a gentleman. I would make your mother blush with the words that I want to say to you, but I'm not going to say them because they're rude. And I'm glad that you're alive. But also, fuck you for all the shit you put us through. Now give me a hug.
I give Zero a hug.
He hugs you back, and Thanatos just, like, whimpers and hugs you. Robbie's petting Thanatos. I didn't know we got a new dog. Oh, wait. This is your dog.
Yeah, this is my baby boy. Did I ever tell you how I got him?
No?
My dad got him for me as a last surprise. Somebody to keep me company after he passed away.
It's really sweet. I'm glad.
I'm glad nothing bad happened to him.
Robbie just pets him. I was like, yeah, me too. Me too. I think that's where we're gonna... Meanwhile, while you're getting reacquainted, Zero gets off of Thanatos' back and starts marching towards Damien, and we're gonna meanwhile to Damien. Backtracking ever so slightly. Mia is just touching your face and blinking back tears. You looked like this when you came back, but I didn't know if it was going to stay. I didn't know if this was going to be the normal. And you're here. Oh my God, you're here. How is this real? How are you like this? How are you?
I don't know. Just, they said they would peel away the lies. They would strip them, and it's not like this was my lie. It was put on me, so. And here I am.
Agatha?
Hey. Check this out. And he takes her hand and he just puts it on his heart.
She literally jumps when she feels your heartbeat, even though it's very, very slow.
I have a heartbeat.
She's so stunned, there are no words. The look on her face is just gobsmacked, incredulous. She mouths, "How?" and then just starts like touching your torso before she puts her ear to your chest, closing her eyes to listen.
I want to eat a burger. I'm literally famished. How did I even get back here? I remember passing out.
Mina.
How?
Or Nina. Nina put you in a body bag.
Hey, what happened to Agatha?
I don't know. I mean, she's been calling your phone, but I answered once. You've been unconscious for almost 2 weeks. The city is in absolute shambles. I mean, there's been 3 more earthquakes since you've been unconscious, and it's a state of emergency. It's actually horrible outside.
But we're good, right? I mean, like, we're actually good here? Like, we're okay?
Kind of.
What do you mean by kinda?
Hansen's gone.
Wait, what? Why did Hansen leave?
No. We fought one of those, nuns, I guess. And he's gone.
And you see, like, that genuine excitement and, like, his eyes and, like, his body language go from, like, elation to, like, a very, like, somber tone. He died trying to save you, didn't he?
Yeah, they came to collect Butch and I guess.
How did he die?
Bullet. Through some
He
miracle,
deserved better than that.
we killed her. So, we buried them both, but if one found us, I'm sure the rest will. And then she looks down and looks back up. It's just me and Robbie.
What about Butch?
They took him.
Fuck. Well, we can't fucking stay here anymore. How are you holding up?
She just shrugs and shakes her head like she doesn't know. There's no upstairs. This is it, below ground. I don't know if you have an escape tunnel.
Yeah. There's a way out.
Oh, God.
There's even a car loaded already. Hanson already took care of it. Before. Well, you know.
That's when you notice that Mia looks a little thinner. Pretty shell-shocked.
Okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do you need me to, you know, I don't know, it feels weird asking now. Do you want me to feed you?
Does that even work?
I mean, it's worth a shot. If not, I have an idea.
Okay.
He's gonna rip open his wrist and just offer it to her.
She drinks. When she pulls away, she winces. You see that her eyes flash a lupine yellow. You can tell that she gets dizzy because almost immediately she sways and then excuses herself to go sit on the floor. Not far from you. But she sits with her head in her lap. She's like, God, it's like having a brain freeze and a head rush. I have vertigo, everything is spinning.
It's okay. And he goes to sit down next to her. I'm sorry, I didn't know if it would work or not. It was just kind of a test, I guess.
You're still bleeding. When a wolf comes around the corner. And you watch in horrid fascination as Nina shifts into her Homid form. And she's watching you.
Hey, Nina. How's it going?
How broken are you on the inside?
I feel great. Like, I don't... Well, question, do I still have, like, that gnawing sensation, like, the back of my mind, like I used to?
right now, no.
I feel fine. Like, actually fine.
Nina, her head ticks to the side. We'll see how long that lasts.
Like, I don't even hear her voice anymore. Like, it's like she's gone.
Maybe for now. And, Nina stands slowly. You smell like something wicked.
I mean, didn't I smell like something wicked before?
Worse now.
Is I mean, it doesn't feel like a net negative. I have a beating heart. I don't even know if I feed on blood anymore.
You will. The taint is still in you. Festering. Waiting.
Well, I'm still me, all right? Like, it's not like anything's changed beyond that. Still gonna help you like I said I would.
She nods. Good. But I am not so sure I can help you now.
Okay, fair enough.
But I will try. You danced, didn't you?
I mean, that's, I guess, what it was called.
She just nods once, and then turns and walks away. She is still heavily pregnant. And you know, by the sensation of it, there's a lot she's not saying. And as she goes to leave, she shifts into her lupus form. And you turn to Mia. She looks like she's gonna be sick.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
And she starts to puke. And you see that her face turns a little gray. She doesn't look well.
He's just gonna call to Robbie and I guess Gabreil. He just kind of yells Michael instead.
Okay. Robbie comes around the corner, squinting, seeing the vague shape of his sister, is like, oh my god, what happened? And then Gabreil, you're also called. But it's
Yeah, I'll call him.
Michael, but, you know.
Hey, like, I'm the Mick pick 3, you know, you just pick one of the 3, I'll come to it.
I don't know what happened. I just fed her some blood and now she looks ill.
If you want, I can examine her.
Please, look, shit.
You want me to roll intelligence first aid?
You can try.
That's a really good roll, but it's also a messy critical. 7 sucks, but it's messy.
You do a quick once-over of Mia, then you check Damien's still bleeding wrist. Starting to coagulate now, though. You don't think there's as much kindred here as there can be to ghoul somebody. But regardless, Mia is still a ghoul. For now. But she's gonna hit a pretty intense withdrawal. Very soon. In fact, you think that's what she's starting to display signs of.
Seems like you don't have enough of the Kindred Vitae to keep Mia as a ghoul. It looks like she's going through withdrawals.
Hey, then someone here feed her. Like, I don't see the issue. She's going through withdrawals, then someone just feed her.
If you want, I can. Or if you feel more comfortable with Robbie.
I don't know. Does Robbie kind of look like I do now?
Yeah. Pretty scarred up. Tattooed. Hard for him to see.
I have a sinking suspicion that it won't work with Robbie. It won't work with me.
If you trust me, I'm willing to lend my aid.
Yeah, I'll think of a solution for later.
I'll make a little cut on my wrist and offer it to Mia.
She lunges for it, like a drug addict. And immediately the trembles stop. The sweating, throwing up, the dizzy. Robbie's the first to break the silence when she's done. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. And then we're gonna, meanwhile, from there, over to Aurora.
She's just gonna reach out for him. And as she reaches for him, the whiskey eye begins to cry real tears. And she just touches her face. Is it really you?
He smiles. He's hooked up to all sorts of machines. They're just pumping blood and really thick sinew. You don't know what it is. You don't want to ask. Like into his chest. That's bare. You can see that his legs are still lumpy. Like they're not really formed.
I don't think she cares. And she reaches for his face.
When he
touches.
When he
her
opens his
forehead
mouth,
to
he has no tongue. And the whole mouth just like falls open like a serpent, really, really wide. But it's him smiling at you. It's kind of horrific to look at.
She goes. She doesn't care. Just. She just says my whiskey. And she strokes his face. She's still crying, and it's so weird. And she's like, my whiskey. I couldn't cross the line. I couldn't leave you behind. I was scared of what would happen if I did.
The jaw closes with an animalistic snap. But it's gentle. One hand reaches for you. You can see where
She
the
grabs
hand
it.
is not. It's still not totally formed either.
She grabs it and puts it on her cheek. So whatever blood that stays is on her cheek. And she kisses his forehead. She kisses his nose. She kisses each of his cheeks. As her tears of blood mix with his. With whatever is coming together. And she says, I don't know if I should have. And, I should have listened. I should have asked. I should have told you before any of this. I should have done so many things differently. And I can't change that. I should have run. I should have listened. I should have done so many things differently.
He pulls
And I
you
didn't.
into him. And there's like this purring, just like a cat, that permeates through him.
And when I woke up and everything was different and you weren't there, I thought I'd be okay. And I grew, and I thought I was strong enough. But the world is dying. I'm not who I am anymore. I woke up from the nightmare. And it's still there. Like a shadow inside me. And I don't even know if I'll be able, and I can't run from anymore. I can't run. And I don't even know if you want me. I don't know if I'll ever be good enough for you.
He nuzzles his face against yours. He makes a vocalization, but he has no tongue and lacks a lot of his interior muscles still. But his body language, his touch, it's soft, it's human, it's comfortable. It's reassuring. As reassuring as this can be. Because you know what he is. And when this flesh is finished regrowing, it's very likely that he will be what he was once again. Because you're a piece on the board. And this is just one among many. Because he is Legion.
I'm afraid of waking up again and not seeing you. And I wish we could run. I wish.
The big jaw opens up again, and it falls because the muscles aren't there to sustain it. So it drops down, the skin stretching out so it hits his chest. He tilts his head to the side, then lifts his own jaw up, and it clicks shut. And that animal-like leopard clicking. And he's still purring, and you can assume he's asking why. And are you sure?
I'm just not sure of the person I'll become. And I'm afraid of that. Of the person I will be. Because I will never be the girl that I once was. I can never read a book and enjoy it like I did. I can never look at the world the same. And I'm afraid of what happens as my heart grows colder. I'm afraid of the monster I will become.
In an adorably but horrific way, the man and the monster before you, he'll love you anyways. It won't matter how monstrous you become. That is the irony of this love story. No matter how cruel or cold or villainous and evil you become, no matter how deep you get into this world of darkness, this ancient kindred, his obsession, his psychopathic need for you will remain intact time eternum, for better or for worse.
It's kind of like a moth to a light, not knowing if that light's gonna burn out whatever life there is in, or if it's actually gonna be warm. This, like the sea needs the wind, like the waves and the current they're under. There's this feeling of the storm, and she just stays there, holding him, looking at him, afraid to close her eyes, because afraid to be once again dragged into the nightmare to see the world for how broken and ugly it really is. Like letting go of whatever life best or life-saving device, and just she just holds on to him as if, and he's the only one that could understand.
He makes a connection with you. I need you to roll a wits and composure.
Okay. All right. 4.
Yeah, he'll run with you. You feel it so instinctively. He'll run. He will literally leave his childer here to wreak havoc, to consume, to begin the apocalypse. And he'll run with you. Wherever you'd like to go.
I think just knowing that he'll be with her, as ugly and as horrible as she feels, as broken as she feels now, gives her comfort, and she just stays with him. Like, he's home now. It's like as if no one would understand. No one can, or maybe few. Just that moment where she ran and danced the spiral, and her complete sense of the world, her trust in the people that she knew, just shattered. And she feels vulnerable. And she hates that. And it's new. She's angry and she doesn't like it, but it's new, and she's seething. How dare. It's seething with anger and guilt. How dare Gabreil leave us like this, as if he could escape. Why did Damien go behind everyone's back? Why was it so important to him to seek his truth while the world crumbled. How selfish. And for that truth to be revealed, that he is not what it seemed. And at the same time, it's that sickening feeling that that voice in her head, the voice of her mother saying, I told you your kindness would burn you, amor. You're idealistic. And your ideas will only cause you suffering. Because the world doesn't recognize kindness as strength, but as a way to exploit those with good hearts. You need to grow teeth, or the world will consume you. And it's like, and she grabs Stone even tighter, remembering that. And in her mind, she says, I guess you were right, Mom. What I want the storyteller and those who have come this far and listen is to know that dancing the spiral has broken in Aurora. Because at least if she died, the world would be here and she would do something good. And the world, maybe a tiny bit of it, nature would be in good place. But the world, regardless of whether she lives or dies, is gone. And she's not sure what's right or wrong anymore.
I think right here is a good place to end the session. I want to keep going. I want to keep going, but I want it to sink in, these changes, before we get to some of our consequences. So I think that's what we're going to call it. This session. Session chapter 40 of New Blood by Night. Any last remarks from Damien or Gabreil?
Yeah. Damien will just put his arms around Mia and put his head to hers. And whether anyone hears it or not, he's just going to say, that's it. If I can be normal, then you don't have to rely on that fucking blood anymore. I leaned on you for so much, so often. Now it's my turn for you to lean on me. If I can be normal, you could be normal.
Robbie's the one that says, what the fuck even is normal? What is normal anymore? I don't even know who I am. You don't even know who you are. And Zero's like, get a hold of yourself. We gotta watch Godzilla. And he's like, how we can't do that. We can't watch it. The world's on fire.
We just gotta save the world and then we can watch Godzilla.
Mia whispers to you, Damien. Okay. Okay. And she kisses you.
Oh man, you beat me to it. Fuck her.
And then, Robbie's shouting something, but it's just because he's loud and young and lost, like all of you. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.